I personally feel you know when to say things that you normally wouldn't say at the wrong time. Maybe I would like to say you do a good job of complimenting somebody in terms of the execution. A lot of people are really fucking awkward about it. Like fucking all of a sudden, like, hey Susan, you have a really nice nose. Awkward silence, right? Like, you don't have that problem. Some people do, though. And it's like, I don't, fucking, like, okay, no disrespect, but Chloe has that problem.
Yeah.
And, like, when she does it, I'm just like, cringe, dude.
It is awkward.
So, did you manage to hear what we said, Susan, the last part?
Huh?
So, what we were talking about compliments and, like, awkward compliments and, like, properly executed ones. And then I was telling him that I feel personally, and I mean this at the most respectful level as possible, I feel personally that Chloe has problems with that. And it's like, yeah, like, dude, the other day it was like, she was telling Jeremy that his wife was so hot and that that she was like a very lucky woman, and like it just got really quiet in the room, and like I could feel everybody just like
cringe is real. Yeah.
Yeah, she said some random shit.
Maybe it's what she's saying, but there's some moments where I'm just like, Chloe, stop. You know what I mean? But I don't think you have that problem, right? Oh my God, Susan got that face. Like, I just found some funny shit.
Yeah, that's like pure joy right there.
So, yeah, I don't think you have that problem. I think you should do it more often, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm not saying because I don't feel like, I'm not saying this because I feel like you don't compliment me or Chloe or Susan or Josh or anybody enough.
Don't
it's just
compliment me enough.
You do it well enough to the extent that you should put it into practice a lot, because I personally feel that would add a sort of charismatic, maybe a little bit of cherry on top to your persona, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. Make you'd be a nice ENTP for the most part.
Are you saying most ENTPs are not nice? Really? Don't wear black?
What?
Elsie's saying that black doesn't look good on me. Well, let me see if I can find something that's not black. Hold on a second.
Listen to how annoying this shit is.
Look at that shit.
What the fuck? Listen here, cat lady. Mine is what the fuck?
That was jag getting kicked. Yes.
I was very emotionally perturbed in this moment. It was an emotional wreck.
And you asked me, if you wanted me to shut up, you could have said so, right? And you say yes or no, yes or no, yes or no. So right there.
Yo, John, read the comment that Susan left. That was supposed to be the message I sent her when I was drunk.
Cat lady, my discussion won't stand. Granted, there is no structure for discussion in Eric's shit. There is no way to interject a note. God damn it. I fucking dare you to disagree. You fucking dare her to disagree? Maybe I missed what you said. Maybe you should have anticipated that. That is some fucked up shit.
Oh, fuck.
When did you say this? Like, just randomly type drunk to her?
I was drunk as fuck, and that was the night that I had fucking convinced Nick that I was drunk and convinced that Nick and Jewel had some shit going on, and I just got really fucked up that day. And
Was that the quadruple?
I was being loud basically, and Susan was like, "I'm gonna kick you," and I don't think I don't really remember that night because I was obviously really drunk, but I just kept fucking talking, and then I got kicked out. And when I got kicked out, I felt so emotional about it. I was like, "Ugh, I'm so mad," and then I started like fucking texting Susan about it. Like, listen here, cat lady. Okay. Okay, there. Stop. You're embarrassing me at this point.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. Oh, this one is too good.
Jesus Christ.
This is another one that's good.
If you say so, coordinator, who are you exactly? I'd waste breath explaining myself. LOL, I wish you'd understand. Half of this doesn't even make sense.
I feel like this is very like FE related way to go about shit too. Look at that. I waste breath explaining myself. LOL, I wish you'd understand. Very emotional.
All right, Elsie, how does this look as a shirt? Is this okay? Is this more color for you?
Elsie telling you not to wear black is bullshit because black is an amazing color. It doesn't matter what the fuck you wear. That has nothing to do with your person. She's probably just like, man, don't wear black.
She's trying to dress me. That's all right. You should always have women dress you.
Oh, you don't say. Well,
yes, actually, I highly recommend it.
You know what? Listen
Including
here.
having women, pick out your cologne.
Listen here, duck lady. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what to say.
Duck lady.
Elsie works fine. Elsie, if Susan's type is stereotypically the War Machine, what is Elsie's type? Is she considered the... I don't know. What is her stereotype?
I want to say ISTJ.
Yeah, but what is the stereotype for ISTJ?
Enigmatic?
You know what? I'm gonna open my little bookie here.
Oh, the stereotype is planner inspector. And INTJ is the conceptualizer director.
Wait, Susan's gonna open her Lorian Bible right now. She's gonna speak to it. God damn, it fucking stinks like weed. Holy shit. Neighborhood stay smoking loud.
Elsie, do you like to dance?
You also take compliments really well. That's another thing. There's some people who can't take compliments. Like, I can take compliments, but if you start buttering me up too fucking much, I'm gonna start doing one of these.
The nervous,
Okay.
Yeah. I had to learn, actually, how to take a compliment, because I don't like compliments.
I would be like, okay, cool. Yeah, thanks. Okay. But, like, see, I think that's anybody, right? Right? I mean...
Yeah, I think so. Well, humble people, I think, tend to be a little awkward in receiving compliments, right?
Depends on the execution of... No, not... What the fuck am I saying?
No,
Fuck,
actually,
I'm trying to sound smart again. Fuck.
No, you're actually on the right track. You know, just like when Chloe tries to compliment. You know, it depends on how the person is complimenting you as well, and whether you value what the compliment is.
It depends on how it's received.
Yeah.
Depends on how it's received.
I found an interesting line there for ISTJ. Are outwardly matter of fact, inwardly entertained by extremely individual reactions to their sense impressions.
Wait, I'm sorry?
ISTJ are outwardly matter-of-fact, inwardly entertained by extremely individual reactions to their sense impressions. What do you think about that, Elsie?
Entertained by other people's perceptions of her sensing ability?
Yes.
I always LMAO on the inside. What the fuck?
Entertained by extremely individual reactions to their sense impressions.
I feel like inside Elsie, there's an Eric fucking laughing like, "Meow!" And just fucking flaring his fucking tubular like arms like, "Meow!" Fucking laughing and shit like.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you do a good job of receiving compliments, the same way you do giving them. Trying to think of some other shit.
Book shit.
What about when I think I actually did this to you before, when I jump on people for being completely false, or when something is like wrong with them, and I'm like, no, you're lying.
Dude.
Can that be a little off-putting?
I don't think I've ever remember.
Okay. I haven't done it in a couple weeks.
But I would argue the same thing about FE dominant individuals. If you just need to be more considerate of how you phrase your shit, you know? Maybe that's how it is that you can avoid people's feelings getting hurt whenever you pounce on somebody like you.
That's definitely a work in progress. I've been working on that shit for years. It's hard.
And once you learn how to do that, I feel like people respect that on a well, I mean, that's kind of obvious, but I feel like you can be sort of like, see, Jeremy knows how to do that shit, but he knows how to do it really well.
He does
knows
do that
how
very well. Yeah.
He knows how to, like, word shit to the extent where he could be telling you, you're a fucking dumbass, you need to jump off a bridge, and I will help you jump off that bridge, and here's how. He'll say something like that, but he'll say it in a fancy way. Like,
well, it's not even so fancy. It's like his tone, the way he asks it, you know, like, it's very, you almost get the sense that, like, he's concerned and is wholeheartedly making a connection with you, I guess you can say. Like, that's
I mean, for me at least, you're right about everything you said there. I want to say, though, for me at least, Jeremy has been a little bit of a trip sometimes. Like, I'll tell him, Jeremy, what the fuck are you indicating here? Are you indicating that I should fucking be upset at Andy for being Christian? And then he turns around and he's just like, this is a hypothetical example, right? He turns around and he's just like, well, see, the thing is here, we aren't indicating set specific approaches to solve X solution. In fact, right now what we're doing is we're actually pushing the envelope to ensure that something's being done. Like shit like that. I don't know.
I get what you're trying to say. You can't do it, but I mean,
it's like when
that
somebody
thing that he does. Yeah.
It's like when somebody says, "Do you like me?" and your response is, "Most likely." Like,
like, what the fuck is that? What kind of answer is that? Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah.
Eric was good at doing that. In fact, Eric was the one who taught me how to do shit like that with parents. Like, we need this, and that. Oh, well, okay, that's fine and all, but right now we're prioritizing doing this, though we'll still, like, he taught me how to, like, vaguely argue shit. Kind of. Even though I already do naturally.
He taught you
vaguely
the trade secrets of an ENTP. That bastard.
It's the importance of wordplay, almost.
Yeah.
Words are very important.
That's why vocabulary is so important. Shit. That's why even knowing other languages is important.
All right, ask me more questions.
Okay, fuck. You actually want this? Like, because by all means, I love when people give me advice.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I'm often told that I'm reptile-like. Like I'm often cold and distant. Are there things that you can remember me doing that seem that way, and ways that you could suggest I could be more warm?
Well, we've already covered this.
Oh, okay.
In the time in which we discussed how you could do a better job of.
Yeah.
Though it's not a responsibility type thing, you know, it's just out of your own sheer will, because you do have a good time and you very easily compliment people. I think it's something that you should expand on. Maybe that is what will make your person
what
feel
is that? Like. Is that FE?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would say that. Yeah. Like when people walk into the room and they look mad, I'm just like, you know, I have to say like, hey, dude, nice shirt or some shit, you know?
Right, yeah. I know what you're saying. Like when I go to the corner store or something like that, and if I notice that the lady is like, you know, done her nails or cut her hair or something like that, I'll compliment her on it, because, you know, maybe she's not having that great of a day, and maybe, you know, that could just make her feel a little bit better.
Well, for me, it's a little bit. Though I have done that, for me, it's a little bit different. Like, I only give that shit out to people who are in my circle. But if you're just a stranger, like, yeah, like if you're just a stranger, it's more like, oh, who are you? Like, I'm more inclined to asking questions before being like friendly.
Really? I've never considered that.
Yeah, dude, like when fucking Susan came in, we had like this whole fucking shit show about how she liked eating sheep face or something. Remember that shit? And then we asked her like questions for like a whole fucking hour straight. And like,
do you have the recording for that?
My FC was like fascinated by this fucking shit I was collecting from this girl who's in like the UK, which I've never been in. Or I mean, from Norway, which I've never been there. So for me, it was like a whole new world. But it's like that with everybody that I meet, you know? But some people, I notice that some people don't like it, and that's sad. That makes me sad.
Like what specifically? Like
they don't like being asked. They don't like being asked questions because they're a bunch of bitches. That's why. I'm trying to get to know you, bitch. Stop acting fucking stuck up. I fucking hate people like that, dude.
Okay, well then, Elsie, quick question: was it making you uncomfortable that I was asking you so many questions about your interests in your life? Oh, okay. Cool.
See, but you can ask her the exact same question. You can ask her the exact same question about me asking her shit when I first ran into her on here, or when I first decided to talk to her on here. I was asking her about.
Do you kind of come off as creepy and stuff?
No, but I like to ask a lot of provocative questions to see what kind of reactions people give. You know?
I see. Yeah.
I don't know if that's like. That's just the thing I do, you know? I mean, I'm not going to go up to them and go up to random people and be like, hey, does your gooch smell? You know, I'm not going to ask them some fucked up shit like that, you know? But that's one of the questions I use for King's Cup. You played King's Cup, right?
Of course, yeah.
You know, like Q for Queens, Q for Queen, questions.
Yeah. Question master.
Have you played King's Cup, Susan?
Nope.
It's like this game. It's this drinking game where you get like a cup, like a huge cup, put it in the middle of the table, and then you shuffle a deck of cards, and then everybody like draws one card and they reveal it, and every card means like something specific. But there's 4 kings, right? And so every time you get a king, you have to pour like liquor or some shit in the huge vase or whatever container in the middle of the table, and the person who gets the last K has to drink the entire vase thing. And like everything, every card means a specific thing. Queen is for questions, which is you have to ask like fucked up ass random questions that will make.
That's different from here.
The way we do it is like you have to ask funny questions to make people laugh, and if they laugh, then they have to drink. But then like you just go around asking stupid shit like, does your gooch smell? Do you like it in the ass? And then people usually it's the FE doms that will just be like, ah, and then just be like, fucking, oh shit, it's my turn to drink.
Yeah. So I mean, there are some differences, just like with beer pong. Some differences in rules depending on where you're playing the game. Like for instance, queens are for question master, where I come from, and basically this person, if you ever answer a question that this person asks, you have to take a sip.
Oh, I see. That makes sense. Yeah, that's probably more hardcore than.
Until the next person gets a queen, then that person is no longer a question master. But yeah.
We do thumb master and then 7 hands in heaven.
Yeah.
But we usually do it like this, like on our nose. So we usually do it on the
anywhere.
table.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I remember. I don't know what it is about me in social gatherings, but people usually like come to me and they to get kind of like shit started. Like, hey, we want to play ping pong. Let's do this. And I'll be like, oh, okay. Or like, usually I'm the one that's like, yo, let's fucking play King's Cup. And then everybody be like, yeah. And they'd be like, who started? Oh, let Abraham start it. Okay, why? Like, because you know how to play. Okay, fine. So we started. And then like, it was funny because sometimes it backfires. Like, people depend on me too much. Like, I remember this one girl was like, I need to go pee. And I was like, okay. I looked at her like, okay. And she was like, I need you to help me. And I was like, okay. So, like, it was just a funny experience. On my friend's birthday, we played, like, 3 games of fucking King's Cup. And by the 4th game, this girl looks at me and she's like, hey, I think we should stop playing.
Yeah, you said that. Yeah. I'm going to drive her home. Yeah.
I gotta drive her home.
I recommend we stop playing.
And I was like, oh, fuck.
That's funny. That's fucking hilarious.
I need to go to Norway and get fucked up and then eat sheep's face. I need to get so fucked up to have the beer balls to eat sheep's face. And like they need to hit me with it all of a sudden. Like I'm gonna be like pounding liters and shit, and they're gonna come like, sir, and it's gonna be like this white guy with like a really nice tuxedo with like some bald hair and shit, and he's some bald head and shit. He's gonna come up to me and he's gonna pop the wine, and then right after he's just gonna be like, sir, your plate is ready, and he's gonna bring it, and then it's gonna have like one of those like, you know, the plates, and then it has like a cover on it, and then he's gonna lift it, and as soon as he lifts it, it's just gonna be the goat's face, like.
That's nasty as fuck.
Yeah.
Did you make a face? I assumed you make a face. You made a face.
Yeah, I made a face.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm doing chores while I talk. I multitask a lot. Do you multitask? Do you prefer to multitask?
Do I prefer to multitask? No, because when I multitask, I can't spend the amount of necessary time that is needed to be spent on making things or creating things. Because then you don't do things right, and then like shit needs to be detail oriented, you know.
I can get that. I mean, there have actually been studies done. Like when you multitask in the same realm of what you're doing, like so if you try to do 2 physical things at once, you're better off just doing both of them by themselves separately, because it'll be quicker. Does that make sense?
I mean, I was gonna make a really bad joke right now.
Like trying to have sex and finger her at the same time. No, you're just better off. No. Sorry. I just figured that's kind of where you were going with that.
Susan, you should have been on here yesterday. There was some dude named V that was on, and I was singing to him.
What dude is that?
Vagisil, VJE.
Was it a friend of yours?
No, it's VJE. He's the guy that comes in.
Oh,
He's a quiet black man.
never heard him talk.
And when he came in, I was like,
I thought he was a woman at first.
I was like, baby girl, what's your name? And he was like,
Can I get
my
your
name's V. And I
My
was
name's
like,
Darrell.
dude, what would you do if some pretty like black girl logs in and like
Fuck me.
and fucking and Jeremy and Josh, even Josh who's not straight, and Ken and me and Taylor and all the guys are just fucking hitting on her, right? Like, oh, she's
Yeah.
pretty and all this shit, right? And then all of a sudden she turns on the mic and she turns on and they're like, oh, what's your name? What's your name, baby girl? Let me holler at that, right? By the way, I don't say that, but I think it's funny when people say
Yeah, it
baby
is.
girl. So, what's your name? Let me get
me
your
holler at
number. What's your name? What's your name? He turns around and is just like, my name's Darrell.
Yeah, that's just fucking hilarious.
My name's Darrell.
My name's Darrell.
My name's Darrell. What's poppin'?
I'd fuck me.
What's poppin' with y'all? My name's Darrell. I got some double D's. Fucking.
My name Darrell, but it's pronounced Daryl.
I don't even know why I'm eating this. This is a soggy ass peach.
I don't even know why
nectarine?
I'm sweeping up the kitchen, but you know, I'm doing it.
What you say?
Nectarine?
Ooh, I want a nectarine right now.
Yeah, you're right. This is a
French
Some
ass
bull-
name.
some shit. Yeah, you're right. You're right. See, yeah, you're right. Half of my conversations
laugh,
with
man.
Susan, half of my conversations with Susan are just like, "Hey, this," and she's just like, "Oh, blah blah blah," and I'm like, "Fuck, you're right."
Yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah, that's it. That's how you respond to Susan, no matter what.
Just, you're right.
My name's Darrell. Yeah. No, pretty much, because Susan, you're correct about quite a few things. Like 98% of the time.
That's because she's got fucking SE, bro. I know it. She's just like an observer, and then when she speaks,
She's quite observant, isn't she?
She spits the truth, man. She just randomly comes in and she's just like,
That's
she
the truth.
she gives everybody that eye, like.
No, she has that eyebrow.
No, she does that. No, the only time when she uses that eyebrow is when somebody says some bullshit, and then
Yeah,
she goes,
you're like-
look, she goes like this.
Oh shit!
Like-
Hold it!
She goes like that. She goes like that. I'm like,
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck did you just say?
it's like Eric when somebody says something really that irks him, he goes like this.
I can't see it, but I think I know what you're talking about. Hold on a second.
You're like,
I'm coming back.
oh, shit. Even Susan knows it. It's like he goes like from shock to pissed off, and then he goes like this. He goes like this.
Oh yeah, he did that like on second 10 or something like that in that video with Lightbulb. He was like.
Oh fuck. Oh man.
Yeah,
Who
because
else?
Suze was like, basically, she was like, calm the fuck down. And then, yeah, he did that. And I was like, oh my god.
He was like, are you two fighting right now?
Right.
And I was like, Jesus, Eric, you, it really took you that long to
Yeah,
realize?
that
Like,
flew way the fuck over your head. Like, even radar couldn't pick that shit up. That was...
As soon as the video started, I could fucking feel how dense the air
Yeah,
was.
oh, I know, right? It was
Damn,
palpable.
it was fucking...
Like the
You
second
didn't even have to see Lightbulb's face to tell.
What'd you say, Susan?
The second you heard her talking. it was
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. Sorry, guys, if that's loud. It's turning off like.
And then Susan was like, "That's bullshit." And I was
That's
like,
bullshit.
"Have you guys seen that meme where like the guys go, oh, like
Oh yeah, with all the not to be racist, but the black guys that are
yeah,
like,
the black
oh!
guys, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen that, Susan? Have you seen that?
Mhm.
Have you seen that? It's like a meme type thing where like people come out and have like the Thug Life videos.
Basically, like a bunch of black kids are like grouped up together, and
It's-
somebody
yeah.
says something that's like a fucking bomb, and all the
Yeah.
guys were like, oh!
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
I've seen that.
oh, like
Super weird.
dude, shit. That was
That
literally
happens all
playing
the time
back
in
of my-
America, by the way.
That was literally happening, replaying in the back of my head when Susan was like, that is bullshit. And literally just fucking, oh.
Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna make some fucking gravy, some bacon white gravy.
I think that's V. V's here. V, you should come on camera. I was telling Susan how fucking beautiful you are. You gotta sing to him a little bit. You gotta be like, Lord is flower bomb, take me higher.
I've never
How's that?
sang on this place. And I'm not gonna start because if I do, Eric will sample that shit.
That's what the other rooms are for.
The
Right.
other rooms are for.
Yeah, like, isn't there like a third room or something?
No.
Don't you
What do you
lie.
mean Eric's private room, maybe?
Don't you lie. I know you's lying to me right now. I'm just kidding. I'm saying like the one me, you, and Ace were on the other night.
Yeah, there are plenty of rooms which are not really used that much. It's like
Meh.
where we go when we don't want to be recorded.
I know where you go when you don't want to be recorded.
Where is that?
I'm not gonna say.
I have another one you haven't been in.
Oh, okay.
She's like, I only do private shows in that one. I'm just kidding.
That's
By the way,
when
I would never invade your places, anybody's places, without permission prior. Are we in room 1 or 2?
too.
2.
That's the room where I bring out the ping pong balls.
If you know what I mean.
What does that mean? That sounds so wrong.
It sounds so right.
I'm so confused now.
It's so wrong. It's right.
Oh my god. Is that what they call them in Norway?
No, you don't know what I'm talking about. What
I
is
don't
it
know.
called? Pong show or something?
Oh, that's the one. Oh, now I'm getting really bad imagery.
It's a thing. They do it at like bars in Thailand and shit
And
like
then
that.
they fucking shoot out of their fucking
Yep.
shits. Yeah. I knew it.
See, the thing is, like, it's funny.
You see, the thing is, my intuition
When
was
she talks about, like,
primarily
that kind of
telling
shit?
me.
I know exactly what the fuck she's talking about, but you guys, like, have to... it takes you guys a second to get up there. So, I know Suze has a dirty mind. I know it.
That's the blessing of any.
Yeah.
That's not the blessing of any. That sounds like the blessing of fruitful multiplication.
No, that's imagination, man. You know, you're not using your imagination properly if that's, you know.
I'm just, Susan, from now on, I'm just going to assume you're into, like, dungeons and whips and fucking chains and shit, okay? Is that safe to assume? Just kidding.
Dungeons. No.
This can be the dungeon, like,
This is one part of my dungeon. I put men in tiny boxes.
Elsie. Oh, Elsie. Elsie, come on camera. Please. Please. Shut the fuck up. I will, because I can. That's why. I will, and I can. Uh-huh. Something tells me nobody has ever bothered to serenade Elsie with some musical skills.
I would recommend against it.
Yeah, I know. I can
I'm
tell.
serious,
She seems
I-
like
honestly,
she
I-
seems like the type that she wouldn't appreciate it. She'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah. Unless you're like really good, I think.
I'm only impressed by war. Yeah, I know. You're like Susie. Y'all are into some of that drama for your mama shit. Soon as shit
Drama
hit
for your mama.
What the fuck is that? Drama for your mama.
it sounds cooler when Susan says it. Drama for your mama, man. That's what it is.
Drama for your mama.
Drama for your mama. Y'all like that. Y'all like that shit. Soon as shit hit the fan, y'all be on top of that shit. Like, what's going on? What's going on? Fucking shit just hit.
So they
the
all have a
fan.
Norwegian accent?
Bro, I don't even know what the fuck that is anymore. It's just like I don't know, man. Like over here, you know, we have Valley Girls. Valley Girls sound like very sassy, very fucking
is she
loud
here?
and shit.
No,
You know
Carolyn.
what I'm saying? Like it's bad, bro. Maybe like the smart ones have all the same accent. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Norwegian.
yeah, dude, or like fucking
All the smart girls are Norwegian. Yes.
all the smart white girls are from Norway and UK. All the smart white people. Well, not well. Yeah, I don't know. Well, yeah, white people in general. Yeah,
Yeah,
But-
So smart
yeah,
white
yeah.
people.
smart white people are from the UK and Norway. Norway is part of the UK, right, or something like that. I don't know. See?
Norway's Norway, dude.
See, I feel bad now. Fuck. I fucking
You
suck.
seem so illiterate when you say shit like that.
Illiterate. What the fuck
Illiterate.
is that?
Illiterate. ILLERITA.
Oh,
Are you fucking kidding me?
You said illiterate or something like
No,
that.
illiterate.
By the way, I misspelled that, so
You
I'm
have a
just gonna
fucking
hope
accent.
that you guys didn't notice that.
Jesus Christ. You have an accent. How do you expect me to interpret these things? Illiterate sounds like I got fucking
I
shocked.
did not say
Like-
She didn't say illiterate, dude.
It sounded like, okay, my earphones are fucked up or some shit. Okay,
She said
Fuck.
illiterate.
Okay, illiterate. Illiterate. Fuck me.
How many teaspoons are in a tablespoon?
2-ish.
This really seems like something I should know, but I fucking hate the American system of measurement.
Yeah.
How does that make sense?
What?
What makes sense?
How does what make sense?
Nothing. You will forever feel the need to understand.
Okay. There goes my need to feel it.
Forever feel the need to understand.
We are talking about
I
the
feel
fields.
We are talking.
We are talking about the fields.
We are talking. We are talking.
Bullshit. Dude, somebody should sample that shit and make like an electronic song out of it.
What? We are talking?
No, like the part where Susan comes out and she's like, bullshit. And then they
I'm
should
a
just
sexy
fucking,
bitch.
They should just have that shit like bullshit, and then the fucking beat drops like.
Hi, I'm Dorothy, and I'm a boss ass bitch. Bitch. Okay.
Both ass bitch.
Yeah, you haven't seen that?
This is dangerous. The last time we had a conversation like that, it turned into a song.
Okay, here, look. Just watch and love.
Watch and love.
Hi, I'm
Sorry, I
Dorothy.
know I hate
and-
when people do this, but this is like 6 seconds.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Fine, fuck you.
Fuck you too.
See, Suzanne gets it. That's awesome. But yeah, okay. So that's something I should work on.
But you seem so illiterate when you speak about these things.
Illiterate.
Illiterate. What does that mean, Susan? Does that mean I can't like write or some shit, or like read or some shit? What does it mean?
It means you don't know.
You're kidding,
stuff.
right?
He's not kidding.
Illiterate means you're not good at language.
Oh.
You can't read. You can't write.
Well, and it can be used in different settings, like computer illiterate.
Right. Well, you're not
Right.
skilled at something.
I
You're
am
inept.
MBTI illiterate. That's what I am.
Yes, for now.
Or you're just a boss ass bitch.
I'm pretty fucking boss. Pretty fucking boss. I like to say I'm pretty boss. I mean, I don't do my nails, but I'm pretty fucking boss.
So my phone died, so you guys don't get to see me cook. I know, it's a horrible day for you guys.
I'm the boss. I do my nails. Check it out. They have flowers and shit.
Oh damn, I'm making a big ass mess.
That's in detail.
I did that.
How
Do you guys make
pick your
messes
nose,
when
though?
you cook too?
Hmm?
Do you guys make a mess when you cook too?
Sometimes.
I make
no,
huge fucking messes.
I don't, and I try my very best not to. And as a result, I sometimes burn shit because it bothers me. Like I can't have shit all over the place, because then I'm like, oh fuck,
So
what the
you'll
fuck
be
am I
like
cooking?
cleaning and everything will start burning.
Basically,
That's
but
funny.
I don't know how to cook though.
Well, there's your problem.
You realize how sad that makes me? I can only cook
Don't worry about
rice and like eggs.
All you gotta do is put your mind to it. You'll figure it out.
No.
Learn the techniques first, like how to cut an onion, how to properly saute.
What
Then
the
you'll be good.
No. That's lame.
No.
It's really not. You should be able to feed yourself.
There needs to, in order for me to cook something good, there needs to be some emotional backing for it.
Yeah, of
It
course.
will make you feel so good when you eat it.
Everything that I
No,
cook
not
has
because
passion.
not because it makes me feel good when I eat it, but because it makes me feel good about the people I'm cooking it for.
Yeah. Everything that I cook has passion behind it. Everything.
Shut the fuck up. You don't even feel passion when you're cooking 3 eggs in the morning.
Yeah, I do. And
Do
it's
you?
one egg.
Who the fuck eats 1 egg? That's like,
I'm always trying to improve it. I always want it to taste better. My end goal is to, cook something for the woman of my dreams and to have her yearn to eat something else.
And just
to have me cook
slide off
something
the
else.
chair.
No, it's not sexual, but I mean, it's. I want people to have basically a mouth orgasm when I cook for them.
I want her to eat my food and be like, yes! Orgasm!
Not to sound like weird or anything, but people actually do that. People actually go, "Oh my god, that is so good," and shit like that.
Elsie got disturbed.
Good.
I'm sorry.
She needs to
Elsie left.
fucking...
She wrote,
Good.
I'm listening, and she left.
Good. She needs to fucking come out of her shell sometime.
It's alright.
She felt perturbed. She was like, oh my god, I need to
dude is gonna die.
This is a big ass fucking.
Not even
banana.
joking.
Holy shit!
Why do you respond to him?
No, I don't respond to him on what?
I don't know. You just told me he sent you messages all the time.
Oh yeah, he does, but I don't message him back anymore.
Okay.
But what I have seen though is that he keeps on drinking, and then yesterday night he wanted to get froggy again, and I told him right off the back, I was like, "Shut the fuck up, Josh. I don't want to talk about this right now." And because he started getting
froggy, I mean.
he started getting all emotional,
Oh,
and he started like grabbing his bottle and started going like this. He started doing one of these like, well, I was
hold that thought.
very
Oh, hugging his bottle. Yeah.
I was very emotionally upset when you told me I had a problem and I needed to fix it. I understand. Like, I don't know. Because in the middle of all the messages he sent me, I said to him, I was like, Josh, I like you, but you have problems. You need to fix those problems.
Yeah.
And that was the last thing I told him. And then he was just like, I know you like me, I like you too, but you think that I have problems and that hurts my feelings. And I'm just like, at this point I just got off camera and he was just like,
I'm sorry, but at that point it doesn't matter if it hurts your feelings. Take it to heart and consider it. You know? I'm talking about Josh. Like the
bullshit.
If he's being told this continuously, you know, take it to heart. Consider it. It's like if you find that, you know, throughout your life all of your friends tend to leave you, it's your fault.
But it was so annoying because it was like all of a sudden the conversation was fine. Like right now the conversation is great, right? Talking about different shit, and then all of a sudden he got quiet for a bit, and then he starts talking about it. And at this point, I'm like, oh my god, this fucking guy's drunk again.
Yeah.
And he's like, Abraham, I like you, but you messaged me this, and I don't know, it was bad.
Some of his shit really, really annoys the fuck out of me. Like that passive aggressive. Oh, I'm sorry, guys, I can't talk right now. Like that shit. Like I left the room immediately.
Thank God.
Because I'm sorry, I'm not gonna deal with that shit. Like, go pout on your own time. If you want to have like a real conversation, like why you're feeling that way, then yeah, you know, feel free to come talk to me. But
and then he's like, I'm not allowed, and you could hear in his voice he's like super drunk.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to speak, and I'm like, Josh, shut the fuck up, dude. Yeah. Like, fucking, who the fuck is telling you that? I'm not allowed to speak.
I never once heard anybody say that.
Nobody ever said that.
If that's what you think is what people are trying to communicate with you, then you're missing the entirety of everybody's efforts as a collective to fix your shit.
Yep.
Susan, I've got something interesting here I want to show you. These here are almonds.
What are almonds?
What is it? Is it cookies or almonds?
Keep them out. Oh, almonds. Oh, nice. You can make some seriously awesome cookies with that.
Or just eat it.
Or yeah, you can just fucking eat it. Yeah, sure.
I'm starting to think about what's in my kitchen.
Right? I'm telling you, man, cooking is a very useful life skill, and it's also something that many women appreciate, or guys, you know, if that's your thing. But I mean, you know, it's something that can definitely bring people to you. And not only that, think about it this way: You can basically eat a 3-course meal every night of your fucking life if you wanted to.
I've heard. The cat lady has told me. No, I'm just kidding. That's fucked up. I shouldn't say that. Susan has told me that she's a good cook.
You asked me. He asked me if he cooks. Yeah.
I asked her if she cooks, and she says I am a good cook.
She has shown me some of her things, like when she, I don't know, nothing that seemed to be actually cooked, but you know, like some things that she threw together, like something
like,
that's some Norwegian dish that had like fucking
bro.
I don't even remember what it is, but I remember what it looked like.
John, she's like, look at this sheep. Look at this nice sheep. Before we killed it and ate it. Like, it's a picture of a random sheep, like, by the roadside and shit.
Roadkill. Fresh dinner.
Oh, I remember a friend told me she worked at the farm for a summer, and there was this lamb she was bottle feeding.
She was what?
She was bottle feeding a lamb. And around the table at Christmas dinner, they say to her, "Oh, there's that lamb you bottle fed this summer."
Oh shit! Really?
She had a breakdown.
Oh man, that's like saying, "Oh hey, that's Jimmy."
My dad, when he was in Mexico as a kid, he was really, really poor, and his family was responsible for a bread making business, and they would eat the scraps of bread, and on some days they would have meat and they would make soup for the family. But he had a pet rabbit bunny type thing, and every day he would feed it. Every day he would feed it, and it grew up to get really fat and really big. And then all of a sudden, from one day to another, they didn't find it. And they had done the exact same thing to my dad, where my dad was given the soup, and he said that he knew for a fact that they cooked the rabbit. They fucking ate that shit. They put it in the soup. And then he was telling me that was the most fucked up shit he ever experienced as a kid. He was like, I never ate soup for my family after that day. Say something, Susan.
I just remember something I used to eat as a kid.
Chicken nuggets.
It's directly translated long mash.
Long mash.
Yes, it's
Lungs
pretty much
can be
just
good.
lungs. Yeah, and I didn't think it was actually lungs. I thought it was just a funny name.
Oh jeez.
But it's good.
The giblets, or whatever you want to call them, are often the best part of any animal.
Giblets. I have to check what part that is.
The gibs, the inners, the organs.
Is that just a general term for organs?
Yeah, it's like gibs. Gibs are internal organs, like anything that's inside.
Okay.
It's like a slang term.
Yeah.
You might have heard it like in first-person shooters, like, "Oh, you totally gibbed him."
Yeah, I didn't know it was from that.
You guys are some amazing ass people. Oh
You
my
are too.
god.
Why do you say
guys
that
are some
though?
badass fucking people. I've been around this bitch for a long time now. A long time. A very long time.
Get to your point?
Like 2 weeks long now, I think. Some shit like that. But it's been an amazing ass ride with you people. It's been really, really fun.
Is that it? That's all you're saying?
Well, I'm saying because I'm scared that in the future I might not be on here anymore.
Why do you say that? Come on now, you're not going anywhere.
Because yes, I have a lot of shit coming up. I'm gonna be at school and busy with that and fucking working and shit.
Don't you fucking leave me, dude. I need you in my life now.
I need you.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
This is my pistol.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father.
This
Prepare
is
for
an
that.
American banana. In America, Susan, we like to
Banana.
inject. What?
Banana?
This is
Pineapple.
This is an American banana, Susan. Okay? In America, we like to inject our bananas with weird shit so that they can get this size. Okay? That means that when the little kids eat it, they randomly grow at enormous sizes. That's why we have people like Kobe Bryant and LeBron James. Big motherfuckers, right? That's the key to making your bananas big. Just inject some shit in them.
Are bananas penises in this instance?
No, but your NI are telling you some bullshit about your metaphysical.
My small penis?
I don't know.
That's funny because the sentence works.
I'm sorry?
Did I make sense? Really? Did it really make sense?
The NI is telling you something about your metaphysical penis.
I'm telling you, sometimes I say shit and I don't even know if I make sense, but I just say it.
But somehow it just comes out right.
I need to use this box for something.
You need to use your life for something.
Shut the fuck up. No,
I
seriously
love
though.
you. I love you.
I need to use this box though.
Use it for
What
weed.
was in it?
It was like a card box.
Isn't weed legal in Cali?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, use it for weed.
Dude, does it really look at this thing? It's just like
It's that white
clip-on.
box, right?
It's a clip-on thing. No, dude,
It's
it's
another
some
one.
other thing.
Oh, well, I'm
But
coming.
it
Hold on.
looks really. This right here is a picture of my spirit animal.
Oh, an anime box. Okay. What does it look like? What all is in it?
It's got like a flap. You see like a little flap thing.
Oh, Magic the Gathering, dude. Cards.
I don't play cards though. I don't like playing cards.
Okay, well, step one, play cards.
Fuck that. That's fucking stupid. That's for dumb, boring people.
Dumb. You realize I played Magic, right? Played. I played it in like fucking middle school.
Well, then you guys used to be dumb, boring people. But look at you now. Hey.
Hey, doing shit is for stupid people.
Doing shit is for stupid people. Yes.
You know who said that?
No, I don't.
Eric.
Oh, of course. Of course, he said that.
What? I'm gonna give you an Eric-esque reaction like. Are you two fighting right now?
Nice. You like it?
He was slow to catch on.
Good consistency.
I like how Susan didn't have to say a word throughout the entirety of those 30 minutes, and like she still came out on top. Like it was just funny.